Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of WrestleDraft. We've got the episode ready to go. We are in week 16 of season 2. How you doing today, Parrish?
I'm doing good. If anybody's wondering why you don't see the weeks up in there, it's because I make the room and I always forget where we're at. So that would explain it.
It's all good. We'll get there at some point. But we've got 4 weeks to build, so we should go ahead and get ready to do that. So why don't you go ahead and handle the chat, and I'll start booking my first show.
Sounds good. We got Turnbuckle Studios coming in saying, longest 90 seconds ever. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't enjoy it,
sorry.
And then we have Astrid coming in saying, hey, your tag team partner.
She is indeed. We had a great episode of Taking Over last night. Not as great an episode of NXT, but it did well in the numbers.
You know what? If you have fun and there's people and they have fun, that's really what matters.
Right, so I need some TLC matches and I need some GM interferences. All right. So what else do I need for seasonal goals? No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Trophy progress.
Right. A rant-filled episode. Well, Astrid, you gotta chill then a little bit.
It wasn't rant-filled. There was a lot of ranting, but that's besides the point. All right. Ooh, people are hurting. No, I don't want to dress. I want to stand.
Would the episode be properly called the Alien Rant Farm?
JC Jane wants on the show. She's not happy with me. Who can she take on? Well,
give her a title match. She'll love it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, no, you are all hurting. So let's go see. Everybody's expensive because I had something played against me. I may have to go out here and grab someone.
I live, all right. Hey. You gotta be able to handle the truth sometimes.
Absolutely.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
All right, you know what, JC Jane? I'm gonna spend some money on you this week to try to make you happy. I'm gonna bring in Billy Slugger. I could have brought in Dana Brooke, which probably would have been a smarter idea, but
nah, too much money.
JC Jane and Billy Slugger, and y'all ladies are gonna have a TLC match. I also need to have an Extreme Rules match. Shanky, where are you, buddy? I think you were high up here.
I love how many gimmick matches you're putting on right after a PLE.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to do it this way, but I've kind of got no choice because it's what Triple H wants. And
no choice. That's what you get.
I don't. Look, Parrish, look what I get if I do this. A veto champ. It has to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And to complete some more goals, I need to put on a TLC match. So things are going to happen. All right, Rick Steiner and Finn Balor, y'all are going to main event. Who else is in here? Tag team title match. Bam. Tag team. Let's do a tornado tag.
You got no choice. No choice in heck.
Yeah, I have no chance.
Those names sound more from a name generator because it's not possible.
All right, now let's do some call-outs to set up some feuds. All right, Trick Williams, fighter. That means I need a bruiser. AJ. What title does AJ want again? Oh, well, ain't that a coinkydink? AJ Styles calls out Trick Williams.
Isn't that convenient?
It really is a touch convenient, I will admit. Role change for Bailey. And then call out.
It'd be cool if you were able to make trades.
It would be. It would be. I'm hoping it's something we get next season.
Yeah.
I think that's something that they would do very well to put in there. All right, so
and I wouldn't be against if they actually have the My GM thing like legit, like instead of just like none of the PLEs are really in order. Like it's actually full calendar.
And see, the thing that we're going to hear from 2K about something like that is they're going to be like, look, if you want that, just play Universe Mode.
Well, then give us the option.
That's what they're going to tell us.
In, like, say, other sport games, you're able to choose the length of your season. Why not have that?
They had it in the only reason we can't do it this year is because they wanted to do the multiple seasons that everybody was complaining about the year before. Because when My GM first came back, you had the choice of choosing 5, 10, 20, and 50-week seasons. And then people were like, that's great, we can play for 50 weeks, but then once we're done, and it's all over and done with. So I said, fine, we'll cut it in half. You can have 25-week seasons, and you can just keep going as long as you want. And I think that made it better. I will honestly admit, I think it made it better. All right. I think we're good this week.
All right.
Parrish.
Yeah. See how I made almost $300,000 on a show, on a $40,000 show? If you could make that money, you would have still had a show in the real world. But
this is Parrish calling out the man with more money than God in this game, because Eric Bischoff has been making money hand over fist. Cinnamon Garrett.
That has to be a stripper name. There's no way around that one.
Fucking hell, Parrish. We almost made it, 15 minutes. We almost made 15 minutes.
I'm Cinnamon Garrett. You may have heard of me. No? Well, I'm a pretty big deal on the internet. I think this is going to what I was saying.
This is how I got the tennis guy. I mean, she wants to work for free. You bring her in.
Yeah. What does she want?
Ooh, here we go. David and Goliath. Superstars who win against superstars at or above ring level 20 gain 10 popularity, but the superstars at or above ring level 20 lose morale. Ooh, that's interesting. There we go.
I'm thinking about this one because I always have injured people.
You do have a tendency to hurt people, but if you just throw a random steel cage on each show.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one.
I mean, I shouldn't be telling you that one because, you know, it's
well, I mean, I was going to read them all. At least do that.
No, I wasn't going to. I shouldn't be telling you to take that one. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, after I read it. See, that's where I'm spending my hundy. Hey, look, still no contract negotiation.
Oh, that's a tough one, Parrish. That is indeed a tough one. Astrid says, "Oh gosh, I was editing." Well,
eating. She was eating.
That says eating. I thought it said editing. I am sorry.
And then Besser's coming in with the Parrish and Fries connection.
Yes. We're better than the Rock and Sock connection, that's for sure.
I mean, everyone's favorite gym class, or favorite class was gym, aka PE. I mean, that's pretty much what we are. We're everyone's favorite, PE.
So, Parrish, while you're booking, as an in-ring talent, I want to talk to you about something. I don't know if you heard about this. Have you heard Dave LaGreca's rant on what was said by The Rock?
I heard that he had a rant, but I don't really care too much about Dave LaGreca to listen to it.
Okay.
But entertain me if you will.
So I was listening to it on their social media because I don't have the Sirius XM radio, so I don't get that. But he was sitting there and telling Bully Ray and Mark Henry that The Rock disrespected the business by coming out with the information that it was supposed to be The Rock and Roman Reigns at 39 and basically discounting everything that Cody Rhodes did.
And this coming from a guy who has Bully Ray on his podcast, and they talk about the ins and outs of the business, but that's okay. Ins and outs
of the business.
Yeah.
But The Rock coming out on a football show and telling the world that we could have had Rock versus Roman was disrespecting the business.
I mean, I get it. I mean, marijuana and CBD oil, like all that, the THC stuff, that's legal now. And I get it. Like sometimes you say stupid things. So everybody's allowed to have a slip up once in a while, I guess. But what's that added phrase? It's better to
keep your mouth shut. Yeah, and have people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and prove them all right.
Yeah.
Remove all doubt, I believe, is the
good job, LaGreca. Yeah, go tell Dwayne Johnson how to work in the professional wrestling world, where he is the biggest star of all time in terms of crossover. Yeah, cool. He must be drinking that Vince Diesel Kool-Aid from Fast and the Furious. I don't think I'm going to buy anybody. Well, you know what I am going to do?
Book a show.
I'm going to check my seasons. I've never done that.
You got to book another steel cage, which is good that you got that steel cage card. You need to book steel cage matches.
I mean, for the most part, I've nailed this.
Yeah. All you got to do now is be able to have $600,000 after a show.
I was close at the beginning.
When you had 300,000.
No, like at the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and isn't a cage match now like something that helps me out? So cool.
Yeah. What did everybody think in the comments for those that did watch the Samoa Joe MJF match? This is the only match on AEW that I watched today. There we go. Oh, all kinds of tag feuds and all these feuds. Look at this. All these feuds you still got going on.
I know. It's like I kind of know what I'm doing.
Well, that can't be right.
Well, I mean, this little title says I did something last season. You know what? Let's just do this.
You could put anybody on your roster in the steel cage match. You're putting the 35 stamina world champion in it, though.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a tendency to hurt people. I thought we've established that one already.
We have. I assume that you learned from it.
No. Come on. Actually, I get nothing out of this. What's going on, Bobby?
The video bro, Bobby Munson, is joining us. Thank you, my friend. And for those that don't know, Bobby Munson has his pub trivia night. It has a whole big name, but I can't remember the exact terminology. But it's his wrestling pub trivia where I am the reigning, defending, undisputed YouTube champion. And I'll be there again tomorrow night to try to retain my crown. Bobby, you got some good categories that I know the answers to again, right? You got some categories for me to, the inside fix, right? The WTF do we know about wrestling pub trivia night? There we go. Epic. All right. Fantastic. I am looking forward to it. And of course, Ring Respect Radio would be nothing if it wasn't.
You disabled me.
I did not disable you.
I am totally disabled. There you go. Now I'm good. Thank you.
I was going to say, I did not change screens, so I don't know what happened to you. But Ring Respect Radio would be nothing if it wasn't for Bobby and his co-host, his tag team partner, shall we say, the man with the angelic voice, Papa Smokes, as well. So make sure you join the two of these guys every Thursday night for Ring Respect Radio. They love to talk about old school wrestling. They love to talk about MLW. All kinds of fantastic stuff going on there. So make sure you check these guys out every Thursday night right here on our local establishment. How's this show coming along, Parrish?
Good. I'm just finishing off the matches right now.
There you go.
Rivalry on cooldown. Okay, I got a better idea. Can I do triples red tag? No, I can't. Can I?
No.
Fine. We'll do some Vikings then.
There you go, Viking Raiders. Now is that the heels or faces and faces?
It's all right. Oh, what can I do? I wish I could.
What?
I just wish a tag team can interfere as tag team. That would be really nice.
Maybe, again, WWE 2K23 will likely be announced at the Royal Rumble. We'll probably get some details on what things are going to look like then. So, well, no, Bobby, we appreciate you and all the hard work that you do here. We need to promote the fantastic work that you do in front of the camera, not to mention all the fantastic work that you do behind the scenes here. Plus, it's honestly one of my favorite shows of the week.
Where's Selena?
What are you looking for? Queen Zelina and Kaden Carter?
Yeah, gotta get that one up. And then I will do a good old-fashioned advertisement with what's Edge there? Okay. I still have about 12. Let's do it.
Alrighty. We got a tornado tag to open up the show here on NXT. Tag team titles are on the line. Let's see what we got going on here. New tag team champions, the Creed brothers. 3.5 stars. I'll take it. 3.5 stars. Not bad.
Good opener.
Good opener.
Good.
Nothing else on the show except the main event has a feud going on, so it should be okay. AJ and Trick Williams got a feud going on. That's good. JC Jane versus Billy Slugger. We're trying to get JC Jane a little bit more happy.
I would have loved to see the Slugger pull it off.
But 2 stars.
That would have been hilarious.
We got Bailey turning to a babyface. Fantastic. There we go.
Ooh, the Hugger's back.
The Hugger's back. We got Shanky versus Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero picking up a big win in the Extreme Rules match. Only 2 stars, but it's a new rivalry. Maybe we can build this up. We got something going on here. Tiffany Stratton calls out the Hugger. She wants a chance at the NXT Women's Championship. Starts a feud. And, of course, we got this 2-star feud already going on between the Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner taking on Finn Balor. And the winner is Big Papa Pump. 4-star match. No feud. That's fine. That's fine.
All right. And I got Damian Priest going after the man with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. In an Extreme Rules match to open up Monday Night Raw. Get the crowd firing. Gonna simulate that. And Damian Priest. There we go. Okay. Man, he's hurt.
Oh, 5 weeks.
Rock brings me to 5,000. I wonder if Luke Greco's going to be mad at the things he said on this episode.
Maybe.
He probably buried the business and brought in people, but that's okay. So in the mid-card match, we got Chester going up against Giovanni Vinci because I had to book my least popular guy, and well, Chester, nobody likes him, so
he's got no popularity.
Yeah, but we got to run him by Cody Rhodes, see what happens. So
no, Gio still wins.
Yeah,
in a 1-star match, but at least it pushes a feud.
Yeah, and it's lower than the opener, so that's good.
This is true. That
Nothing
is a positive thing.
So tag title match here. I expect it to be a little bit low because it is babyface teams there. But
2 stars. We got a new champ.
Yeah, we got some new titles.
And guess what? Now you can book that Good Brothers feud that you wanted. You just book it with the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, that was kind of the hope here. That was kind of the hope. So
there you go. It worked out then.
Yeah. Edge got me 11 grand without being affected. Thank you.
There you go. Big.
Then in the main event, we got Doudrop going up against Whitney Quaid, who's given me one last chance. If you read her email earlier,
we did.
In a steel cage, going one-on-one for that Raw Women's title. Let's simulate and see what happens. We got Doudrop winning here. And an amazing match.
Not bad. There you go.
I was kind of hoping that was gonna. I was hoping that was gonna at least do something on the feud end, but
of course we got WCW here. Oh yes, the famous tag team of Jerry the King Lawler and Jinder Mahal.
I mean, takes a king to know a king.
Apparently.
Can't hit her Jinder, and yeah.
So as you can see, WCW did slightly better than the rest of us this week.
Yeah.
But all of our curves were good. Nobody had a bad curve.
I was going to say, didn't I not have a perfect curve there?
I think so. You had a perfect curve. I think I had a pretty good curve. Yeah. I think we all did pretty well this week. No injury there.
The only injury I have was Damian Priest. But you know what? That's okay because I can actually use that a little bit. I can now use LA Knight's vocal abilities to help me get some stuff in this time being. Rest him. It's good. And I also bought a couple of some sauna stuff, some spa time, so it's all good.
Yeah, there we go. I made $85,000 and I got 35,000 fans this week. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. What we got here for Raw? Raw picked up 30,000 fans and got $136,000. Very nice.
There we go.
Very, very nice.
I'm inching closer to that 600K.
You are. You're about halfway. You're a little over halfway there.
Hey, last week I started with 40 and now I'm at 350. I'll take it.
Eric Bischoff's up 48,000 fans and up another $150,000 to $1.2 million. Raw picks up a pre-match physio card. Good job.
Yeah, I'll need that one.
You're definitely going to need that one. I got a Veto Champ card. And here we go. I'm about 60,000 fans up on you. And let's see, 26, 60. We're about 60,000 apart from each. He's about 60,000 ahead of me. I'm about 60,000 ahead of you. Things are going well here. But we're in Sioux City Falls, Iowa this week as Raw.
Sure.
Oh, look, Triple H bringing you a deal.
Raw gets 580. There's my 600. There's my 600.
But you got to let Zelina go for 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine.
And of course, I'm in the gutter the entire season. Nothing like this. All of a sudden, Gersh's in the gutter for 2 weeks. Here's $500,000. Go ahead. Fucking Triple H. Story of my life. Triple H doesn't want me to win.
Look at that, 834. Oh, okay, I can do that easily.
There we go. Oh, and you get the money already. Nice. You get the money.
Yeah.
So boom, there you go. Another seasonal objective just done. Just Papa H handing you the money.
It's all about the game and how you play it.
It's all about how you grease the palm and how much you can take it.
Yeah, and I do it very well. You know what? I'm gonna sign Cora Jade to relieve my Zelina Vega problem.
There you go.
Actually, hold on. Before I do this, what's he at? Okay. I got a better one. 5 out of 5 promo. There we go. Bringing the man to Monday nights.
That's fine. You can have her. Can you keep her on Monday nights without the NXT Championship in real life too?
I mean, hey, she's only bringing fans to NXT. Maybe you should have had her.
Tried that. Didn't work. Didn't like it. Got rid of her. Oh, you're bringing Johnny Gargano to Raw too?
Well, I wanted to see what he has there.
Just remember, you still got to be over 600,000 at the end of the show.
Yeah, I know.
All right, just making sure.
I do want Joe Gacy, but that is quite cheap.
Paris has gone into the wrestling, Toys R Us and like, I'll have this one and I'll have this one.
But I mean, I enjoyed some shopping.
You did. There you go.
Now, what is my goal, by the way? A run-in. Okay, that's perfect. Because the U.S. title match is going to start the show here. Now, where is Edge?
There we go. For those that are in the chat, please go ahead and let us know what you want to talk about. Go ahead and ask us some questions. We'll be happy to answer it. Should we have an answer for it? Some of us, we don't always have answers. But
do you have to run in on the champion?
what's the commissioner vote?
Well,
yes, you have to run in on the champion.
Yeah, I can do this. Okay, well, we'll do something here. All right.
There we go. All these feuds, man.
Ooh, look at that stamina now, all the way back to 100. I like this.
That's fantastic.
So we're gonna actually, Where are you? Where are you? There you go.
With a tag team match, very nice. Oh, the women's tag team titles. There you go.
Exactly. I don't forget. I don't. Although Zelina is out with it, so that's going to be a pooper.
Yeah, and she's your other champion.
Well, Cinnamon Garrett, here's your time to shine.
Just remember, it can't be a championship match.
Nope, but we're going to see something here.
All right. I can see it. Bray versus Theory. We're going to try to finish off this rivalry soon.
I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll do a TLC just because they do. I'm conflicted.
About?
I think I'm going to do that.
There you go.
Now these power cards. Actually,
there you go. Hey, Parrish taking care of his talent for once. Good job, buddy.
what's that Ralph Wiggum thing? I'm learning.
It's typically I'm in danger. And my contract's up. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I think I bent my Wookiee.
Oh, 50,000? I can give you 50, Randy. That's fine.
Not that I'm going to say it would have been funny here, but it would be funny in general if they have some sort of a scenario where it's like, I want 50K. You're like, fine. They're like, you know what? Nah, I'm out. And they just like swerve you.
Oh, Adrian Williams is leaving me. That's unfortunate. Oh, Veer Mahan wants to have a partnership. Sure, Veer. I'll be in your corner. Need a tables match this week. What am I
Will
getting?
he veer you in the right direction?
All right, so Veer Mahan versus Eddie Guerrero.
And with Bobby on the show, or in the chat earlier, just also want to take time to let everybody know this Sunday will be the first annual and first ever Golden Busters Awards. That's right, it is an award show that will see the likes of multiple awards going to, say, the biggest guest, the Bust a Gut, the Trainwreck Award, and more. So make sure you're checking out Busting Out this Sunday, 12:15 p.m. Eastern. Bobby Munson and myself bringing you the first ever Golden Busters Award show. So what are you thinking for their show?
For what show?
Your NXT show? Yeah.
I'm throwing some stuff at the wall. Veer Mahan wants me to interfere in his match, so I'm gonna interfere for Veer Mahan in this World Championship match. Hoping I get a rivalry going between him and Kevin Owens. I'm going to run this match back. But this time, it's going to be inside of a salad steel cage. No, not a salad steel cage. I need to run TLC matches, don't I? Yeah, TLC matches. All right, so they'll do a TLC match to open the show. And here in the main event, you know what? We'll swap that. Main event will be the TLC match. Opening match. That'll be all right. There we go. Now we're going to do some advertising from the Queen. We're going to do some call out from Bailey. And we're going to do a call out for Randy. There we go. That looks like fun. Yeah. Power cards. Spa. Pre-match physio for KO. Yeah, let's give it to KO. Let's not take a chance. Let's book some logistics. And there we go. I'm logisticked up. Look at that. 120,000 and I can have Zeus.
Yeah, the 2 out of 5 promo skills, what kind of threw me away from more?
Yeah.
A lot.
You know what? Let's break that down. Fatal 4-way TLC. Let's put Veer and KO in that. Run in for Veer. Oh, yeah. Oh, it has to be a normal match. Alright, well, let's just do it without the run in then. And then here we can just do Eddie and Shanky in a tables match. Which gets me that. Nice. I got 3 weeks for that. I got 2 weeks for that. That's happening this week. So, boom. I think I'm good to go. Yep. There we go.
All right.
All right, so we got AJ versus Trick Williams in a North American Championship last man standing match. Trick Williams retains. AJ's not going to be a happy man. 4 stars. Fantastic start to the show. Goes ahead and puts it up to a level 2 feud as well. Couldn't have gone much better for me. Charlotte Flair goes ahead and does advertising. 17 grand for two popularity. I'll take it. It's pretty good. Not bad.
We got Darren Mason coming in, by the way. Saying hello, peeps. Hello, Darren Mason.
Hello,
How are you doing?
Thank you for joining us. Eddie versus Shanky was disappointing. That's sad. But, 1.5 star keeps the curve.
They're consistent.
They are consistent. I got to get them better. I got to figure out what I need to do with the two of them. We got Clay Cortman versus me, the Red Flame. Their level 3 feud. Clay Cortman gets the win. And a mediocre match. But it's up to level 4, so that's fine. Trick Willie is going against the Phenomenal One. It is fantastic. We got Randy Orton calling out Julius Creed in a fantastic, excellent promo. And then we got in the Fatal 4-Way for the World Championship, Kevin Owens World Title. We got Finn Balor. We got Scott Steiner. They're already in a feud. It's level 3, if I believe.
I don't think you put the title on the line, did you?
I did not. So it's not a World Championship match. It's just a nice Fatal 4-Way. That's an oopsie. Hopefully it won't cost me. Kevin Owens would have retained anyways in a 4-star match, and it starts the rivalry I wanted. Plus it grows the level 2 feud that was already there. Perfect.
Well, I mean, of course, because isn't Steiner and Finn already in an...
They're already in a level 2, so it went up to level 3.
So now we got Seth Rollins against Edge for the U.S. title, and we got Edge coming in the winner as Dragunov and Rollins start off on a rivalry. Good match there. New champion. This is good, because now I can start that Edge and Joe Gacy feud. Yeah. We got the man calling out Rhea Ripley. Just gets a rivalry. Perfect. And then in the mid-card tag, because Lena Vega is too busy making me bank, Cinnamon Garrett, who is a newcomer, she's in, teaming up with Bianca to challenge Kaden Carter and Ivy now. Let's see what we got. Disappointed. Maybe Cinnamon Garrett, not the tag partner that Bianca wants, but it keeps my curve perfect, so. We got The Rock giving me 5,000 fans again because, you know what? David LaGreca was mad, so I did it again. And then in the tag team title match for the Steel Cage, we got Eric and Arbar defending their newly crowned Raw tag team titles against the Good Brothers. Let's see what happens. They retain in a good match. That's exactly why I switched it, thinking that's exactly what's going to happen. No feud yet. That's unfortunate. This is what I was hoping for, but
especially in a steel cage where it could have gone up 2 if it had done it.
Ripley gets me 4,000 fans. Thank you, Rhea.
There you go.
Appreciate it. In the main event, we got Austin Theory going up against the dearly beloved, God rest his soul, Bray Wyatt in a TLC match. Let's see what happens.
Austin Theory, A-Town down.
A-Town down. Good Goes to the level 4. I was hoping for a 3.5 just to keep that curve on the perfect scale, but
Can't go wrong.
beggars can't be choosers.
Dar Amazing saying, did y'all watch Dynamite Grand Slam? I did not. I watched the last 10 minutes of the main event. Wasn't a big fan, I'll be honest.
I got home after it was done, so no, I did not, but maybe I'll watch it later.
I just want to simulate some of this for a second because I want to see this thing. So hold on. Logan Paul cutting a promo. That's great. Vince McMahon versus The Undertaker.
I mean,
Dead man wins. All right.
it was good.
It was.
Cindy Fluff. Not gonna comment on that one.
No, we're not talking about Cindy Fluff. All right. Feuds. Perfect. Feud there. Everything on my show worked except for these mid-card matches were a little lower than I would have liked, but it's fine. Williams has a great feel for last man standing matches. That explains the 4 stars.
30,001 fan, and you got 140K.
I'm getting close to that 600,000 without needing Papa Triple H's money, like some people over here.
You've got some nice little gimmies at the beginning of the season, so don't.
I didn't get handed $500,000 in the beginning of the season.
Well, you didn't have a queen, and that's the issue. I had a queen.
32,000 fans for Parrish. I increased my lead over there, but he got $74,000 additional to bring you up to $750,000 for the end of the show. So you will get your bonus.
Hell yeah.
Eric Bischoff still killing us, 46,000. So it's another 9,000 fans over me. I get some free special effects. I get a little bit of a TLC card.
Not too shabby.
You get a double cost for your completing commissioner goal. And you get superstar training for rags to riches.
Yeah. All right, Cinnamon. Here's
look what you got.
Holy crap.
Look what you got.
Slap my face and call me stunned. It's a contract negotiation, people. I actually get them now.
Good job, Parrish. You got a contract negotiation card. So here we are. I'm getting that.
I'm close. I'm closed in on fans.
How did you get that close on fans? You were behind me on the show. How did you get closer?
Because I also got fans, I think, with the when I brought in Cinnamon Garrett, she brought in her fans.
Yeah, but it should still have been part of the. All right,
but so that was before the show.
So you're 8,000 fans behind me now, somehow. More Papa H helping Parrish again, just handing him fans that he.
This was Cinnamon Garrett. This was my beautiful ability to recruit talent.
Yeah, this is your ability.
I mean, they're amazing. It says I'm still
picking on Parrish. So. It's fine. Big Dollar feels like the fall guy every week. He wants a win. All right, let's see what we can do for you, Fed. All right. I need to have at least one Hell in the Cell match, huh? Papa H, man. I don't know what you're doing to me here, Papa H. All right, what do we got here?
Forgot to see what Bischoff was at for fans, by the way.
Yeah, I was so thrown off by... So Eric Bischoff is currently... Hold on. Fans. Is there a way to... I can't tell. It's between 3.5 and 4 million, it looks like.
Yeah, it's probably just under 4, we'll say. Let's go. I don't know.
I do love Parrish's budget. I do love your budget here where he just goes all of a sudden goes, Vink.
Hey, that was skill, all right? That was just nothing but skill.
Absolutely skill.
That $40,000 show to get me over that one, that was a skill one.
Let's book my show and see what I got here. All right. Still promos for you ladies because you're not progressing the way I need. I need a power card and a health spa on you.
Oh, you're showing some love to the hugger.
Well, I want her at the pay-per-view, so I need to get that going. I need to do a call out from Veer. That's going to be dangerous, but Kevin Owens is at 11. And unlike some of us, I will not run him into the ground.
Hey, man.
What?
If the juice is worth the squeeze, you got to go for it.
In a Hell in the Cell Fatal 4-Way, we are going to have Randy Orton, Julius Creed, AJ Styles, and Trick Williams.
You're not really doing anything with Carmelo Hayes right now.
No, Melo is taking a bit of a break. After losing his championship, he's taking a small break. He's getting himself back in gear. We're not quite sure what to do with him, but it's okay.
I mean, him and Main Event Jay are right there.
Yeah, right there. But they're both cruiserweights.
Eh.
Both cruiserweights. All right, let's see. I want to do tag team match. Charlotte Flair and Nikita Lyons. They are baby faces, so that leaves me Trixie Gambit and JC Jane. The women's tag team titles. Put that here. We're going to push these guys one more time. But we are going to fix the match so that Finn Balor doesn't come out of losing in again. And here we are going to have Shanky and Eddie Guerrero inside of a steel cage. Flip that around. All right, and here, what do we want to do here? Do some charity. Main event Jey Uso. Red Flame. Red Flame's going to go out and tell some charity. He's a lovable giant. He's going to
go and rant.
I mean, he might want to rant. Might want to rant.
A rant from the flame.
In preparation for GM interference. GM interference for Veer Mahan, don't I? I do. Veer Mahan is not on this show, so that's fine. There we go.
Yeah. Edge is happy. There we go. I got a happy Edge.
Happy Edge is a happy wife.
Seems reasonable. I mean, why I
be right back in just a moment. Though. So you're gonna go disabled for a second.
Sure. Hey, actually, since this is going to happen, we might as well play the calendar right now for everyone to enjoy what's coming up with our local establishment. You know, sometimes it just works out fine. But check this out and see what we have going on. you're back.
Sorry
I'm
about
gonna
that.
check my season goals right now. And
I think you've got them all complete. Yeah,
all done.
100%.
I've only checked these twice all season, and I don't even have to worry about it. Oh, look.
Another contract negotiation. Look at you. Look at you. You go into last place, and all of a sudden, everything gets handed to you again. You get a contract negotiation.
I lost how many
$500,000.
people because I didn't have a single contract negotiation?
Uh-huh.
So,
Here's the tiny violin for you, Parrish.
it's all right. I'll just cry in the dollar bills I have. Where's some legends we can go? Oh, like look at that. That's one of the ones I could have kept.
Mm-hmm. Bring her back.
I got a lot of girls on my roster, though. I got to give them an opportunity. Actually, I'm doing something. Show logistics. Here we go.
Yeah. You know what, though? I'm happy with what my show's doing. I'm hitting all my bonuses. I'm doing my thing. I've earned my way back to second place. I didn't have to have things handed to me to get there.
And you were given stuff at the beginning of the season.
I was given one Legend Whisperer card. That's and a guy to help my physio, which you got as the number one person.
Yeah, it was nice.
So, no.
Again, you just have to have a good queen. I mean, people want Vega, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you should know when you have a fiery.
I don't think you should keep going with that one. I think
when you got a fiery girl from that neck of the woods, you would know this.
Astrid, you still here?
All you're gonna do is see success. Actually, what is my goal? Sure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match. Okay. So that means that's going to be number 2 match. That would be
Gacy. Oh, Rhea.
No.
Is it
It's
male
Rhea.
or female? Did it say male
Doesn't
or female?
matter.
Or did it just say bruiser?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
All right, that's a good one. Okay, I'm okay with having that as a match there. God, I want to see. No. Where's Cody? There we go.
There we go. Dragunov versus Rollins. Gacy versus Chester.
No. We're going to run back. I want to see if I can get this as a feud.
There you go. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
And then I'm going to come back with a good little match between Dragunov and Seth. And then for my main event, which this is where I'm going to roll back with we're going to do
Bruno Sammartino and Gunther.
Come on.
That would definitely be a match.
Yeah. I'm not going to do anything insane. I'm just going to see if I can get things going.
Makes sense.
All right. I'm going to lock that in.
All right, we got one more set of shows to book after this, and we will be done for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got Scott Steiner versus Finn Balor. We already know who's going to win this. Finn Balor. I played a card to make sure of it. To get Finn a little bit happier. No specialty, 4-star match.
If you would have lost that match, that would have been uh-oh.
I mean, that would have been a thing in the game because, I don't know. Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley up to a level 3 feud. All right. Steel cage match between Eddie Guerrero and Shanky. Trying to find something for these two because they just have bad matches. All right, 3 stars. I'll take it. We got a weak promo from Veer Mahan, but it does push the rivalry ahead. Thank you very much. We got a women's NXT tag team title match here. Nikita Lyons and Charlotte Flair are going ahead and taking on the team of Trixie Gambit and JC Jane. And the Queen and Nikita retain. 2.5 stars. Not ideal, but it'll work. The Red Flame get me 5,000 fans. Like that. And
We got everybody all heated up.
I did get them all heated up for charity. Then we got a Hell in the Cell Fatal 4-Way match for Trick Williams North American Championship. Everybody's in a rivalry. Hopefully everything will increase. AJ Styles is the new North American champion in a 4.5-star classic. Oh, but AJ's hurt. That's unfortunate. He wasn't even really in that much danger of being hurt, so it's just the danger of running a Hell in the Cell, I guess.
What did he say? I'm in danger.
He apparently is in now.
Yeah. So, to begin Monday Night Raw, we got a tag team title match between Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and the Viking Raiders. Straight up, let's see who walks out champion.
Ooh,
the Good Brother. And a rivalry goes to a 2 automatically. That's what I wanted to see. We got Bray coming in. Good promo. 3,500 fans. Thank you, Bray. Then we got Rhea and Becky Lynch.
Complete commissioner goal here.
Yeah, we got Becky Lynch coming in. Getting that. That is okay.
I'd love
to get that rivalry going.
I'd love to see a disappointing match between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. I really would.
Yeah. Right.
I'd like to see what that looks like.
But Becky victorious in her Raw debut on season 2. So not too bad. We got Cody Rhodes calling out Vinci, the champion, getting that rivalry to a 4. Also resting Cody a bit because he does have a little bit of a soreness because, you got to put in the work on Raw.
He is the American Nightmare.
Yeah. Got Ilya Dragunov against Seth freaking Rollins, continuing their feud. Seth trying to get some revenge on Ilya for costing that U.S. title.
Big win for Seth.
Disappointing. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see the disappointing match though.
Yeah. So we got Bianca Belair getting me 3,000 fans. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then in a steel cage match, we got 2 men who don't need gimmicks. They just need their fists and their boots, and they're ready to go. We got Bruno Sammartino going up against Gunther.
Bruno with the big win. 3 stars. There you go.
Perfect. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, come on. How do you not want to see that as a rivalry?
No. All right. AJ gets himself hurt. He's down to 9 stamina. Trick Williams is down to 11 stamina.
Hey, how about this? I didn't have anybody hurt this time. It was you.
I think it's one of my first and my second injury
Huh?
of the season. It's all right. All right, here we go. 54,000 fans. Thank you. There we go. I needed that. $92,000. I'll take it. All right, 38.65. We got Parrish. 28,000 fans. $113,000 though.
I didn't do anything over the top.
No, you didn't. We got Eric Bischoff. 46,000 fans. $183,000. He's now over $1.5 million for the season.
And Rick Boogs is now his champion.
Well, health spa for Mr. Parrish.
Oh, that's going to come in just in play for the PLE.
For me. And here we go. So Eric Bischoff is at 39.32. I'm at 38.65. And you're at 38.41. So I got my 24,000 fan lead again, trying to increase that thing here. But how far am I behind Mr. Bischoff?
About a 70. Just under 70.
67,000. There we go. Denver, Colorado. Hey there, Parrish. I've been watching the progress of Raw.
It's nice that you're watching my show. I ain't watching yours.
Oh, Eric Bischoff still expects to be at the top of the podium at the end of the year. Oh, and Seth's just happy he got his rematch.
See, I'm just making people happy right now. That's all I'm doing. And
for those that are paying attention, that means that when we next see you next Wednesday night, we will be here for SummerSlam Premium Live Event as the second to last Premium Live Event of Season 2 as we push towards WrestleMania in 3 weeks. So yes, any cards you want to play for the Premium Live Event next week, do play them this week. Excuse me.
No, what I did want, though.
Gonna make them permanent member of your roster. Bobby Marquis. The Bobby Munson.
I mean, they're in a feud, so that's why.
Yeah. Look at all those contract negotiations you got now.
Yeah, they're nice. All right.
How many more weeks till Zelina Vega?
Well, this would be the third week, I believe, because it started at the beginning.
Oh, okay, so you'll have her back after the Premium Live Event.
I think so. Oh, busy 2 weeks. Oh, that's a party pooper. So what I'll do instead
Ilya.
What was I thinking?
I don't know. Are you sure you don't want to do this as a fatal 4-way?
I was going to change it, actually. Oh, where is he?
Yeah. This week will be our chance to get our last minute feuds up to level 3 or higher before we head into the pay-per-view next week.
I actually want to end this, but before I do that,
before the pay-per-view,
I don't want that to be a feud anymore. I actually want to move, drop away from that.
Well, yeah, but you could go ahead and do the match this week, and then if you need to do the submission match next week at the show at the pay-per-view.
Who's one of these pod player? Actually, maybe I got something in mind. Why can't I? No. Okay, that was fun. Looks like okay. I have a feeling I might get booted out.
Why is that?
No, let's see what happens. Okay, we're good. We're good, I think.
It's working fine on this end.
It is, but like for me, I'm not seeing nothing.
Are you pressing buttons?
There we go.
Okay.
All right, we're good here.
It's only going to last another 5-10 minutes. And then it'll be all set. Until next week.
Where is Gacy? Thank you, Gacy.
Down, down, down.
There it is.
There it is. You know the really sucky thing, though? That tag feud that you wanted to blow off this month at the pay-per-view? Because she's gone, you have to wait till WrestleMania to blow it off?
That's fine. She'll be like a bigger deal then, so it'll just make it better.
That's just true.
So, I mean...
You know what would be hysterical? She comes back from this and is like, you haven't used me in forever. I want to leave.
I mean... Why does this do it?
What are you trying to do?
Well, it's going to make it a steel cage.
Yeah.
But, there we go. Okay. Did you hit a button at all?
No, my controller is way over there on the bed.
That's so weird.
Do you need me to just finish this out for you?
I just want to get past this show. Why are you doing this to me right now? There we go.
Almost done. 2 more things.
Oh my god.
Do you want to just tell me what you want to do and want me to do it?
No, we're good now.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Let me hit the match rules. Nope. Crap, I need The Rock in the match, don't I?
And yeah, The Rock did want to make an appearance tonight.
So I'll do that. And then what I'll do, I'll go Rock in there. And I'll take out Rollins. And I'll add Austin Theory. But I want to also take out. Oh, I have Edge doing a promo, don't I?
Yes. To start his feud with Joe Gacy.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that. And then 2 cages. We're going cage heavy.
There you go. And a backstage brawl.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I got out of that one. Thank God.
Trixie Gambit. My contract's up at the end of the week. 22,000. House 15. Yes. Cool. She took it. Trick Williams is not happy about losing his championship. Nobody else but a good shot. Okay, Trick. Shanky wants to face somebody other than Eddie Guerrero. That's fine. I'm sure I can make that happen. Marseille needs to fight this week for a limited stock card. Okay. Oh. Let's hit some power cards first. Vito Star. It doesn't even give me the option to hit you with it?
Nice.
All right, that one I have the option. That one I have the option. Why doesn't this one have the option?
Maybe it's done to only play the person ahead of you. I don't know. That's different.
I mean, I was playing them against Bischoff anyways, but like, I would just like, that's weird that I don't even get the choice to try to play it against you.
It must be because like you're ahead of me in the season, whereas Bischoff's ahead of you, so it'd be pointless to play that on somebody lower than you.
No, because you'd want. If it was just me and you, I'd be.
Yeah, but I think that's it would be different on that one. I don't know.
We're gonna pre-match physio Kevin Owens here, because unfortunately, I made a promise that I needed to keep. So, Kevin Owens, Veer Mahan, world title with GM interference for me.
It's unfortunate you can do that at the PLE or something to make like a really big thing.
Yeah, it would have been much better there, but it is what it is. This is going to be
because you have to get it done by this episode.
Yeah, it has to be this episode.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do Carmelo Hayes versus Shanky with a run-in from Eddie to raise their profile, and then 3, 3, 3, 3. AJ's hurt. That's fine. Power cards. Injury rehab by 2 weeks. Injury rehab by 3 weeks. Play that on AJ. Good. AJ should be back. And he is. Perfect. Let's do all of this. All right. So AJ's back and available. Perfect. Won't be booked this week, but it'll be booked next week. Next week. All right. Feud. Everything's good. We'll run these two gentlemen again. Let's make this a fatal 4-way. Can I throw another feud in here?
Put in the Orton and Creed.
No, Julius is at 20 stamina.
Oh. Put Flame and Cortman.
No, they're at a level 4 feud, which will put their sour their feud.
There you go. You can bring Solo in. Let's see what it says.
Tony.
Oh! I should have looked at that. So I would have totally bought Katana a chance. And then I could have put her with Kaden Carter. You're just getting the whole bloodline?
I mean, they're there. All right. Make this... No, leave that alone. Make this a fatal 4-way. Put in...
Put in Roman and Jay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I accidentally hit Tony D, though. Roman. Okay. I am going to go ahead and...
Now, will you have Jimmy call out Solo?
Yes. Well, I'm going to have Solo call out Jimmy. I'm going to have an advertising promo from the Red Flame. And I'm going to have a call-out promo from JC Jane onto Nikita Lyons to get that feud started for post-PLE. All right. Bible campaign. Yeah, let's do that and get the bonus. That's fine. Promise year. You're going to get that coming out of the PLE. You're going to get that at the Premium Live event. His next fight won't be against Eddie. It's not. We are good. All right.
You gotta have to have one of those shows where you just play it safe.
Yep. This is definitely the play it safe. Like even this is a risk. Like 23 stamina.
Yeah.
You know,
you're champion nonetheless.
I promised Veer. I figured I might as well do it this way. I could have done it against somebody else, but this works. Veer wins. New champion, 3.5. No injury. All right, I'll take it. Good promo, level 1 feud. Carmelo Hayes and Shanky. Carmelo gets the win. It's fine. He didn't face Eddie Guerrero, which is all he cared about. Red Flame drops 4 popularity, gives me $4,000. That's fine. You know, the local enhancement talents, when they do that, you know, you got to be expecting something bad. You know, it is fine. 3.5. Ooh, 3.5. That's okay.
Well, and you did get a rivalry with Jay and Roman.
Yeah. And here we go. Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton. 4 stars? 3.5? 4? Come on. Tiffany wins.
3.
3.5. All right. It's fine.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
ruin
think
the card. Didn't ruin the card.
All right, we got an opener, a fatal four-way steel cage. We got The Rock against Gunther, against Bruno Sammartino, against Austin Theory. See what happens.
Yeah.
If it would let me hit A.
Here.
Let's just get this going.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, we got Bruno on a roll.
Rivalry.
Amazing. That's
Worst
awesome. That's perfect. Got a rivalry there.
Rivalry there. There we go. Whitney Quaid versus Cinnamon Garrett versus Dewdrop. Whitney Quaid gets the win. 3.5 stars. There you go.
I expected that match to tank. Not gonna lie, but it's because Cinnamon Garrett, I think, is.
Yeah.
So we got Becky
But
Lynch.
it was perfect. It was just lower than your opening match, so it worked out perfectly. Becky Lynch, 2.5 stars. There you go.
All right.
Joe Gacy. I like that. The double call outs to get the feud up to level 2.
Yep, needed to do that. And then we got a tag, and I'm expecting this to go to level 4.
Let's see what it does. It does indeed go to level 4.
Perfect. That's a good go home show.
Oh, hit the wrong button. What's this?
It's all right. Got to see Commander Aziz get that win in an amazing match, because that's possible.
All right. Is what it is. I can build that later. All right. Nobody got hurt, which is the key. Built for the pay-per-view. The matches did all right. Everything's on target there. All kinds of gold stars here for you.
I like seeing those.
Mr. McMahon winning an Extreme Rules match against The Undertaker. That makes sense.
It's got no chance in hell, man.
All right, there we go. Oh, 35,000. That's not good for me. But I made $200,000 this week.
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't go nuts on the spending, so.
I bought 2 or 3 people. I bought 3 people: Solo, Roman, and so I mean, 39. But I'm at 3.9 million, which is nice. Parrish gains 47,000 fans. Big show, but you lost $4,000.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're at 39.09. You are officially back in second place.
There we go. Dropping the deuce like a god.
He's at 39.78, so he's going to be about 70,000 ahead of you. $1.6 million for him. NXT will hit $10 million in revenue. I am now at 4. You get an injury rehab card.
Perfect.
So me and Eric Bischoff are now at 4 Hall of Fame trophies. So I'm technically still in second place, but it's only a technicality. I'm not really in second place.
Now, can we check that? Like the long, like to see, like how? Because that'd be interesting to see.
Like it won't tell us what our lifetime revenue is. It'll just tell you how close you are. But we'll go ahead, Horn. Let's just go ahead and do this. Limited stock. Power cards will be double the price for me.
Ouch.
Of course they will. And we won't be able to see yours until next week. But we can go ahead and... Oh, man. All right. Mace's contract is up at NXT at the end of the week. How much do you want? 38. How's 26? Not what I was looking for, but you'll take it. Billy Slugger, your contract's up. 28. How about 19?
Low balling. I like it.
How about 18? Due to high demand, power cards are going to be more expensive. Yeah. Eric Bischoff's an asshole. Good that you didn't screw me on that promise. Keep this up, and I'll probably stay at NXT. Small increase. There we go. Oh, Kevin's mad at me. I understand that. I get that. So if we go to the Hall of Fame, like I said, we can see mine. I don't think we can do yours. Oh, we can. Here we go. Parrish. So you're just on the edge. Like you're going to get it in the next time you make money on a show.
So this next show,
And we're almost there for fans. You're almost at 4 million, just like all of us. We're all 100,000 off.
Yeah.
So As long as we don't
Some
shit the bed on pay-per-views. You're gaining 2 next week at this pay-per-view show. You'll gain 2.
Yeah.
I'll gain 1. Because I'm sure, I'm right there as well. I already got that one.
And just to let you know, because on one of the games I played, I hit 10 in a season. It doesn't end, so you still have to play the season out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, you've got this one for winning the season, so
yeah.
So that's interesting. I don't understand how you have 3.
Yeah.
How do I have 1, 2? You must have missed a trophy last season for something. But that is what we've got going on this week. We're going to go ahead and get out of that. But Parrish, tell the good people where they can find you the rest of this week. And
I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you want to see it myself, it's right there on the screen. We make it that easy for everyone. So if you want to follow me on that X, you want to follow me on the Threads, that Instagram, the YouTube, the Kick, the Twitch, all that good stuff, it's right there above the Rogue Energy, which, we haven't done yet. So let's, give them a shout out too. So Rogue Energy right there. We'll put a ticker up on there. But by chance you're playing some my GM mode because you feel a little inspired, maybe the night's going a little too long and you need to get a little bit of pick me up. Boom, rogueenergy.com right there. I'm bringing in some new flavors. Sour watermelon, one of the good ones right there. Fantastic. And but I mean, no matter what you get what you want, enjoy what you want. But when you do get to that checkout, make sure that you hit that promo code OLEPOD, save 10%, not only off that order, but if you want to do another one, you can do it on as many orders as you want. It's just a beautiful thing. But yeah, in terms of what you can find me this week on the OLA, you can see me this Sunday co-hosting the Golden Busters, the very first ever annual edition of the Golden Busters, the award show spectacular. And you don't want to miss it. We got some great awards coming out, like the Busted God, the biggest guest, the best Olay Pod Challenge. That we're gonna be giving an award for the best Olay Pod Challenge. And then we even have the Trainwreck Award. Yeah, it's going to be one of those which shows a little bit of history to the people who helped get us to where we are. So you don't want to miss that. And then every Monday, Raw Watch Along with myself, Karl, Carafel, OMD, and Chris Best. And then again, every Wednesday, as you see right now, with WrestleDraft, with you, sir.
Yeah. You can find me, like Parrish said, over there on the X. It's right there. You can find me on my own personal Twitch just below that. But this week, I've got a big week coming up because NXT is presenting us with No Mercy. So this week, we've got Taking Over on Tuesday night with me and Astrid. On Wednesday night, me and you are back at it again for SummerSlam. And then it sounds like we're attempting to do Friday night right after SmackDown. Me, Astrid Pizarro, and Caden Lee are going to be back here to preview NXT's No Mercy. And then you watch No Mercy. What do you want to know? You want to talk about what happened at No Mercy? Come on back to Olay one more time. Me, Astrid Pizarro, and Mark Talks Wrestling are going to be right here on our local establishment just as soon as that show ends. And we are going to go ahead and talk all things No Mercy. Who came out as the world champion? Who's the new women's champion? Did Tiffany Stratton get the title back? Did Becky Lynch retain? All those questions will be answered on that show, so definitely go ahead and come check it out.
Awesome. And the people on Twitch, we rated out Dad Bod Joey. Gonna show some love to somebody different this week. But then I think everybody on the YouTube, if hopefully you find something else to do. But for now, we're getting out of here. We got stuff to do. So yeah, Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, and have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you next week for the next edition of WrestleDraft.